You're looking at the Cub Cadet fuel injected LX46 XT2 Enduro Series. Geez, that's a mouthful. It's got a Chinese 679 fuel injected V-twin. Now, the guy that owns this, he's busy, so he took a while to get it over here. A couple months back, he said wouldn't start. He's going to take it over, so he took it over the other day. And the first thing I did is I checked for spark. Has no spark when you're cranking it. The fuel injector is not pulsing, so like it's not flooded or anything. So it would need the spark to work the fuel injector, I suspect. So basically, she's not going to go. I did pose that question on the all-knowing internet and on the forums. The people that have these, they have found out that this here push button key switch assembly, the module they call it, it is faulty and it does require replacement. Anywhere from 15 to 100 and some hours. Some people replace them twice. It usually has this problem, which is no spark, so no fuel, or when you push the key, the starter does not work. So there's some good videos with guys putting a key switch or a momentary push button. That's you know what to do if you still have spark and pushing the button doesn't activate the starter. So they just hook to the starter solenoid. You can check those videos out. They're quite good. But this one's got no spark, and so they say the only thing you can do is buy that module, you know, take all that crap off. I had all that crap off, and I looked at it, and of course, couldn't see anything wrong. There was a mouse nest in it, in the motor, and underneath there. I didn't find any wires chewed. Everything looked good. I guess they were about to move in and got evicted or something, but nevertheless, still got no spark. But I did download the wire diagram, and it said number 7 wire, which is a yellow with white trace, is the mag EFI kill. So I said, well, I'll check for ground. So I have this here tester. I have that tester hooked to the positive, so I'm looking for ground. See, there's ground. See, it's lighting up. So here's the ground on here, and there's no ground on there. That's the kill for the magneto and EFI, and that's coming from that module. Now, technically, I never seen one of these before ever, so this is my first time screwing around with it. Technically, probably it's turned off. It probably should, you know, go to ground. So we'll turn it on. See, there it's on. The fuel pump just turned on. We'll go back here, check for ground. See it's lit. Something touching it there. I don't think it should be lit, because if it's lit, how can it start? And it's fuel pump just turned off. It's still lit when you're cranking. So we'll just get her cranking, see what happens. Start it right up. So she's running now. So technically, that should not go to ground. See, look, it goes to ground. See, there's no ground there. See, you touch the two together. Touch the two together, conks out. Fuel pump just turned off. Now, see, that proves that that module is bad. So, you can do two things. You can replace the module, $170, or you can cut that wire and save $170. I'd recommend running those two wires up to here with some type of switch, because once you throw the switch, you'll kill it right away. Also, if you hop off the seat, it will kill it. Also, I got the brake locked on. I can run it for this test purposes, and because pushing that button does no good, and pulling it out does no good. So I suggest, if you want, you can replace the module. You got to take that assembly off, or cut the yellow and white and put a switch on it. So basically, everything's going to work the way it was. You'll have more success just sort of hopping off the seat, because it turns off that module. The other way, if you just stop it with those other wires, the module doesn't understand that the motor is not running. It's confused. So, but anyhow, that's my introduction to this here Cub Cadet. It's a interesting machine. I'm not sure if I'd have it. There's mine, an 84 Roper. It's good. I'm putting belts on it. And so I was happy to have this one in. I cut my grass with this. I like hydrostatic transmission, but I like the one. There's another different model that you can lock the rear diff, because I got stuck 3 times with this mowing my lawn. But nevertheless, it's a good machine. But I like my old Roper, 84 Roper. So.